Hello again, Rail fans, and welcome back. After the arrival of the holiday season, my family has gotten extremely busy, but on this Thursday evening of December 10th, my grandparents have decided to take me railfanning to Plant City. We hit minimal traffic on Interstate 4, so we made it to Plant City in just over 45 minutes. Arriving with a high green signal, we set up at the platform and only have about 10 minutes to view the Christmas light spectacular. Even though many events have been canceled this year, the people of Plant City did not disappoint with Christmas lights, holiday music, and Trump 2020 flags on the crossing gates. The first train to make them wave is Amtrak PO 9210, making a swift run out of its Tampa station stop and then to Lakeland, Savannah, and ultimately New York. Today he's got some of the cleanest P42s I've ever seen. After 92, we'd leave to grab some dinner. We were confused to see the A-line signal still red as it was already past 6 p.m. now and was about time for QO46 to come through. What we didn't notice was the signal at Sandler Junction showed an all clear. When I walked over to see if the holdout signals were green, they were, and only about 3 minutes later, a pretty special train arrived. It's Tampa to Waycross train Q442, and even though he is a daily train, he had some of my favorite power on him today. A duo of GE AC-44s. With number plates mounted on the nose and old-time horn tunings, these two locomotives have been in service for CSX over 24 years now. Both were built in September of 1996. A neat feature was that the AC-44 in the second position was still in its classic yellow nose tube paint scheme, which will probably be its only colors it'll ever wear. Another noted bonus was the cut of CSX's tie gons. We saw this consist on a local heading to Brooksville on our local subdivision, but that's another video coming very soon. These came in loaded on Q441 in early November, and after they were unloaded, here they are traveling back north for another load. Only minutes pass and the A-line signals show an all clear, but looking down the line we can see a double yellow aspect. This is an advanced approach. Proceed, but be prepared to stop at the second signal ahead, which in this case is North Y Winston. But why would one of the highest priority trains on the line have to stop? Well, the dispatcher was letting local 0713 switch customers around Winston, and after completing his assignments, he was ready to go back into Winston Yard, meaning that he'd have to let the dispatcher know so he could line all the switches for that move. That's why the dispatcher was letting 046 know, just in case by the time he got there, the switches weren't set. Nevertheless, by the time QO46 had cleared Dover, the signal showed an all clear. Tonight, this crew had a very special leader, and they had it running wide open.
Sure we don't have a late Amtrak?
You can hear that from the chatter on the platform. A lot of rail fans were confused when they heard this EMD horn. The horn of an ST-70AH. In the light of Christmas decorations, QO46, Tampa to Jacksonville intermodal traffic flies through Plant City with a very shiny EMD SD70 Ace T4, or as CSX calls them, ST70AH. Only 10 of these locomotives were built for CSX and all sound an Nathan K5LLA horn, which kinda sounds like a souped up Amtrak horn. I was pretty sure these were all out of Florida and working up north. Or so I thought. We ended the night by looking at the Christmas decorations set up around town. It was an amazing night in Plant City, 3 trains in less than 2 hours. I hope to see you all again somewhere out there on the high iron, but until we meet again, this is Christian from Multicolor Films. End of transmission, and happy holidays.